2024 is going to be your hottest, smartest, and richest year yet, and I am going to tell you exactly how to do it. This is comprehensive. This is everything you are going to need to know to up-level and change your life. So I'm going to need you to grab a pen and paper. I'm going to need you to save this video because you will need to return to this video. And also, I'll be opening office hours in 2024. So all of your questions around physical glow-ups, mental glow-ups, spiritual glow-ups, career advice, social networking, branding, flipping a bag, all of that will be available shortly. If you have your pen and paper ready, let's begin. What we're working on is changing your self-concept and your self-esteem. And in order to do that, I think a lot of people think that you need to feel a particular way about yourself before you can start working on things. False, wrong. Don't wait for the feeling. Don't wait to feel better about yourself. Don't wait till your self-esteem improves, etc. Instead, when you take inspired and identity-based changes, that then changes how people see you in the world, and that also changes the identity and self-concept that you have of yourself. So you need to start taking steps today. Physical is where we're going to start on this glow up transformation. I'm breaking it out into multiple parts, but I always like to start in the physical because looks are the most tangible thing. In that you can immediately get a response from the external world. You get positive feedback. You start looking, feeling better. And also it's something that will kind of keep you going. This transformation is physical, it's mental, it's spiritual, it's all of that. But this is the one that you can kind of get the quickest wins that will make you inspired to keep going. First thing you need to do is do a diagnostics test or an audit and be extraordinarily transparent with yourself. This is not the time for ego. This is not the time to protect your own feelings. Do it in a way that feels safe and comfortable for you, but really assess, is your hygiene together? Do you actually need those braces? Do you need to refresh your hair? Do you need a wardrobe refresh? While you're doing this diagnostics test, I want you to focus on a few key areas. I want you to focus on hair, skin, teeth, body, clothes, and hygiene. And physical is not only about external or male gaze response. Physical is also, I know that when I am so unserious about food and drink and working out, my identity starts to shift. When you start to honor your body by the choices that you make, you begin to have like a spike in self-confidence because you're honoring your own self. What was really helpful for me was also following expanders. They were able to show me, oh, my house, actually, I love the way that her house looks. My house should look like that. I love the way that she does her makeup. Let me try and emulate that. So I started following girls on YouTube and TikTok like Aaliyah's Face, Brianna, Jackie Aina, and just examined what I liked about them that felt good to me. I want you to reflect back on when you felt most confident. What were you wearing? What perfume were you wearing? What was your clothes like? What was your hair like? And then lastly, I want you to find someone who you kind of look like. So find a celebrity that you hear you oftentimes look like, or someone, out in the world that you look like, and begin to examine what works for them because it will probably work for you. So whether that's hairstyle, makeup. Are you still with me? The next part is how you spend your time. This will help with visibility, bring new friends, get you into a new social network. It will also help you change your self-concept. I want you to get hobbies that make you smart, hobbies that make you hot, hobbies that give you opportunity and visibility, and hobbies that make you feel creative or childlike. So hobbies that make you smart, for example, can be language classes, piano, reading, doing Toastmasters so you're a better public speaker. Hobbies that get you opportunities, though, for me, is the real bag. Hobbies that will give you visibility, introduce you to a new social circle, will give you upward mobility. Those are things like junior boards, like volunteering at an art museum, hosting book clubs, attending conferences, hosting like art get-togethers, wine clubs, social clubs. Then I want hobbies that make you feel creative or childlike. So these can be things that maybe you were shamed out of doing when you were younger, or just like make you feel good and creative. You want a yin and yang, a masculine and feminine energy. And these like childlike, youthful hobbies are really great for that. So that could be cooking, arts and craft, dance lessons, ballet, sewing, etc. So I think this is going to be the end of part 1. Follow me so you can get to part 2 and comment and all of that. So it'll come up in your algorithm. But these are like the short and medium term. We're gonna start talking about longer term glow up tips to really sustain this. And we're also gonna get into like rich girl energy.